Hey folks, welcome back to Pop Retro. As I'm dropping stuff all around me. You know, that's what happens when you unpack things after moving a couple times and you're just kind of a little disorganized. So I'm starting to get the vault here organized. Today I wanted to pop in real quick and do a reveal for the April HorrorPack, which is the subscription service for horror movies from HorrorPack.com, which is where you can find them on the internet. So I've already opened the box, and here's the padded envelope that they send your movies in. So let's take a look at the 4 Blu-rays that came in this month's Blu-ray HorrorPack pack. Okay, starting off number 1, we've got Trick. Now this is a RLJE Films release from 2019, so a new modern movie. On Halloween night in 2015, Patrick Trick Weaver massacred his classmates at a costume party. After being arrested, he managed to escape police custody, but not before being shot 5 times by Detective Mike Denver. Everyone believes Trick must be dead, but when a masked killer reappears the following Halloween, and every Halloween after that, they realize the nightmare is not over. So there you go, Trick. Always choose treat. So, yeah, it looks interesting. There's the backside. I mean, see a couple of the screen caps from the film, maybe, if I can get the glare off for you. Probably have to get better lighting here in the Pop Retro studio one of these days. All right, up next, The Last Exorcism Part 2. Now, I don't have The Last Exorcism Part 1. And this is from, let's see, Sony release, Sony Pictures. Directed by Ed Gass Donnelly. Nell is back in the relative safety of civilization and sent to live in a group home where she's encouraged to leave her past behind and start a new life. But just as Nell settles in, she's tormented by the seductive demonic presence that once possessed her. Now, I suppose if you saw the first one, that would make sense, but I did not see the first one, so I'll have to try to track that down and then maybe give this one a try. So that is The Last Exorcism Part 2 from the producer, Eli Roth of Hostel, and the producer of Dawn of the Dead. Unrated edition. All right. Number 2, we got 2 left. All right, up next we have Resident Evil Degeneration. Now this is like a series of films and you know, based on the franchise that was a video game franchise. Now, I have to admit, I stopped playing video games around the time that the original Resident Evil came out. I think, in fact, the last system I purchased was a PlayStation, and that came out, I think, in '96, and I purchased it around 1999 when the PlayStation 2 was about to come out, so I found a PlayStation cheap, but I never did play Resident Evil. So as a result, I don't know a lot about the franchise. This is from Sony Pictures also, another Sony release. A zombie attack brings chaos to Harvardville Airport. Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield, who fought the sinister Umbrella Corporation during the Raccoon City tragedy 7 years ago, are back. So there you go. In high-octane Resident Evil style, they're ready to battle a rogue warrior who is seeking revenge after his family was killed in Raccoon City. So will be interesting to check this out. Now, this is I guess this is a CGI motion picture. So what year did this come out? 2008? Yeah, some small type on there, folks. I think 2008 it says. So, in fact, when did Last Exorcism 2 come out? I don't think I told you when it came out. And I may not be able to tell you if I can't read the small print on these Sony releases, which I can't. So, that's all right, though. All right, one more. And this is going to be the HorrorPack Special Edition. HorrorPack produces one of the Blu-rays every month as a special edition. Usually a low-budget indie offering. And this one is, we've got Muck. This throwback horror film just raised the hacked-up bar. Horror legend Kane Hodder, that's Jason from the old Friday the 13th films, and Playboy Playmate of the Year 2012, Jacqueline Swedberg, star in this scary, sexy indie shocker that joins a group of friends just as they emerge from the thick, murky darkness of the marshes, tattered, bloody, and lucky to be alive. So there you go. This is from 2014. And that is the HorrorPack Special Edition. Let's go ahead and open this one up. You can always tell which one's a special edition because it comes in this little fold-out wrapper. I always try to save it for last, open it last, just to see what what the special edition is, and as opposed to the other ones, which are, generally wide release Blu-rays. And there we have it. There's Muck, the disc on the inside. There's the back of the case. There, take a look for you collectors out there. This is number 58 in the HorrorPack series. I think when I signed up, I don't know, it's been a few years now, so I think the first one I got was in the early 30s. So I have a lot of these special editions, and they're usually fun to check out, and sometimes they go back and release something from the 1980s. I know there was at least one or two that I've gotten that were from the mid 90s, I think. So, they cover a lot of eras when they release these. Although most of the releases in the pack itself are fairly modern films. I don't watch a lot of modern horror films, so this has been a good way to catch one here and there. And so there you have it. That is the 4 HorrorPack releases for April. There's the spines. If I can get them out of the light so that you can see them. And I need to, do a little work on the light in this studio, so that people can see what I'm trying to show you. So anyhow, horrorpack.com. Make sure you visit us at PopRetro1 on Twitter, at PopRetro1 on Instagram, and patreon.com/PopRetro. We'll see you again next time for the next video.